you doing stats to Bug? Yeah. Do you want me to help at all? Can I? Or are you pretty good with the plus minus now? Or do you
Plus minus.
Yeah.
We are on. Got all my stuff.
Every time I love chocolate milk.
I love
but
it.
when I get one, I go, do adults actually do this? Like, I feel like I'm the only adult that ever drinks a chocolate milk.
It's bragging with working out. So you work out this morning.
All right.
So I was just looking at the standings. Perth has won 8 in a row.
Really?
Yeah. So that's pretty good.
Perth is like the Vegas Knights of Bytown minor hockey. They pulled together players from all across, and these guys that didn't play somewhere else, and now they're playing Perth, and they're doing really well, right?
Is the mic hot?
The mic is hot.
Okay, so I spoke to after we played them last time, I spoke to one of the parents, and he was a parent of 5 players that came from Richmond. They'd be playing Richmond House A, so they were cut from the Romans.
Yeah, exactly.
And now they're playing for this team, which looks to be stronger than the Romans this year. That's interesting.
Exactly right. It's something to be said for chemistry, and I don't know, or just players just came on as really strong after the decisions were made. Who knows? But good on them. It's interesting to see that Bytown hockey is not a runaway favorite at the top and cast off to the bottom. It's a mix. We just saw Canada play West Carleton. Canada just came up with the win right before this game. So Canada's on a bit of a roll because they won a game against the Romans to end off 2025, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they must be feeling, and this is their home tournament. So that's fun for them to get off to a good start.
So viewers, welcome to the Canada Blazers Winter Classic. This is the home tournament organized, at least in part or in whole, by the Canada Blazers and parents and volunteers.
On the roster information, sounds like Luke Morissette's going to play forward at least in this game.
Okay.
They'll have to do something. We're going to miss Liam so much, right?
Yeah. So is Liam here?
Yep.
Or he will be coming? Is he over there? And Liam and Dana over by Canadian Tire.
Yeah, that's great.
So the update then for those parents watching at home who may not have heard, so Liam Justin will be out for the remainder of the season with a recurring injury. He'll have to he'll go for some surgery at some point. So he's out, and there he is, coming in to support his team. And there they are. They'll go over to say hello. So Liam's going to join us in the stands, and maybe we'll get a quick word from Liam here on the mic. So Luke will be joining up at the forward lineup today. But we've seen Raph play up in forward. We've seen Jack has played forward.
Jack's played a couple.
Yeah, so we could see. Who knows? We'll see what Coach Jordan wants to do. But to start off the game today, we've got Tristan, center ice, Mash, and Mason on his wings. Puck has dropped, and we are off. Puck goes down into Sting end. Marco backhands it up over Mason out of the zone. First going to try and bring that down the wing. They throw it in, gets crunched by 2 players. Raph ditches it off to Tristan. Mash is looking to pick up a stick. Dumped in by Perth into the corner. Tristan throws it around the boards. Winger's going to hold that. Now Tristan gets a stick on it. Not quite enough to time it and get it up. Nash tries to take the break up. No, it's held. Down in the zone go Perth. Tristan now with enough time. He throws that around the outside. Over the left wing. Marco skips over his stick. Centering pass. Chucked off to the corner. And then up out of the zone. Hand goes up for icing as the puck goes down quickly on a clear sheet of ice.
So 12-minute periods in this tournament, eh? Every period's 12.
We've never seen that.
Keeps it simple for you.
Yeah, it does. I don't think I've ever seen a 12-12-12 tournament. And they're going to try and do that in an hour. I don't know. This tournament's going to end up getting delayed, we're sure.
So each time is 70 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that explains it. Matty gets a stick on it. Fergus is out. Fergus knocked off the puck. He slides down to the boards. Puck goes around to Jude on the far side. Cole's going to have to reach for that one. Down goes the wing. From the corner. Perth's going to try and set it up. Pushed off on Cole getting back. Shot doesn't get through. And now it's Cole. He finds Matty. Cross ice pass. Matty Deeks finds Fergus. Pushed off the puck again. Perth gets it out. With some speed down the left wing. Hooked and called on a tripping call. Fergus is going to go to the box on a trip. Wings collect that. They bring it back out to their blue line. Off the face-off. Then they rip it around the outside. And Luke gets a stick on it. He's pushed off. Puck stays in the zone. Perth throw it back into the corner. Lucas is in on it. Centering pass. First save made by Nikhil. And then a rebound dribbles in over the line in the net. The first save was made, and then it was just kind of dribbling around inside the crease.
And then the puck was sitting on the other side of the keel.
Maybe that's it.
So we're going to spot the first place team in the League One, but that'll be it, right?
There you go. So Michael Byrne with Edo and Luke. Byrne will take his first face-off of the game. I think that might be the first time Edo even got on the ice.
Yeah,
Was he on already?
That penalty.
They were still trying to kill the penalty, so Edo's just facing his first shift, already down a goal. Edo gets it up through the neutral zone and down into the corner. No icing on that. Luke will go in on the forecheck. Edo keeps the puck in for a second there, but out come the Wings. Wings trying to get a shot off. It's stopped by Raff into the corner. And up along to the point, but bouncing around in the zone. Raff picks up some speed and gets out. He's going to go down the left wing in front of us. Down he goes to rip off a shot. Glove save. And Sting record their first shot on net. I believe first shot on net. Yeah.
That's a great heads-up play by Raff, because you can see, because of the angle we're on, especially you can see he recognizes there's ice in front of him. He jumps up.
Puck is down, back up to Cole. Shot him from the point. Stick save off to the corner. Loose puck stabbed at by Mason. Nash is working now in the corner. Keeps up with the player, but then gets out skated. Out come the Perth Wings. Down the right wing and in. Backhanded centering pass. Loose off a pad save. Cole, he's going to skate that one out now. Shovels it in on the back end. Tristan will chase it. Sting changing. Tristan in behind the net. In the corner. Up. Oh, and missing the man at the point. Lucas comes off the bench to pick it up. Doesn't make that pass through. It's intercepted, chucked in. Perth's going to go for a change. Lucas get a second chance to come back at this one. Passes it around. Connor's got it. He's got to deke a little bit. Backs up with it. Stops off the side of the net. Slapper in tight. Loose in front. Third chance. Pad save. Fourth chance also saved. Perth behind the nets. Tight angle in front. Fergus picks it up. Then he's stripped. Centering pass. Perth. Tight angle shot. Save made. And another whistle. On what? I think net's off the mooring. Okay.
Six shots for the Wings.
Jude chasing and pressing. Dangles around him and up through the neutral zone. In go the Wings. Deking. Jude grabs that. And then Fergus is away. Down the right wing. Back checked. He avoids a hit. That's the third time. Fires one off high and wide. This one up and out of the Perth zone. Chucked in by Marco. Unlucky. Hits the ref, I think it was.
Yeah. Dead on.
Shot on. Save made by Nikhil. Off to the boards it goes. By the bench. Bouncing puck. Loose. And we're going to get a whistle here with interference on Fergus. Second time in the box. Not good. Byrne will face off. Cole trying to work out of the corner, but Perth with possession. They work it down, back up to the point. Shot goes cross to cross. Byrne gets a stick on it. He's going to get that out, and then a whistle, and the net is off the mooring again. Now, the whistle came as the puck was cleared out. Does that mean we still have to take the face-off in our end? Yeah. On the boards, Byrne trying to fire it out. And now it's Lucas. He gets a stick on it with enough muscle. Down the ice it goes. Stuck in behind the net. Perth will come back and scoop that out. They stop, look, reverse, up the left wing. Picked off by Edo. Intercepted back and forth, chucked in by Byrne. Edo on the back check, keeps it in the zone, fires it across to the boards and down in the corner, killing some time here. 1:07 left in the penalty, and behind the net, Edo's there. He's going to pick that up, gets a stick on it. Edo working hard. First going to work it around the outside. Now with some time, Sting regroups back in the neutral zone. In goes Luke to try and get a stick on it. Then Tristan, he's going to pick it off and keep it inside the Perth zone. Luke gets a stick on it. He's in. Chasing it down. Tristan backs himself out to the high slot, waiting and watching. Tangling him up on the back check. Luke doing a great job killing that penalty off. 30 seconds left to go in it. First center's going to try and carry that in, down through, tied up by Tristan. Marco gets that up. Funny bounce. Tristan gets a stick on it, but then gets stuck on a skate. Doesn't get out. Is it going to dribble across the line? Yes, it does. 16 seconds left to go. Perth will regroup and get one more chance to enter in on their power play. Not registering a shot in this round. Tristan steals that in the corner. Out comes Raph. Raph kicking at it, up the wing. Sees the player, makes contact, down and behind the net. Penalty expires. Out goes Fergus. Mash will take his place. Luke stabs at it up at the point. Now, but dangling puck in front, goes off to the corner. Luke reaches. Tristan stabs at it. Marco's working it at his feet. Mash got a stick on it, goes bouncing into the air. Raph on the far side, cross, Marco picks it up in front of the net, fires it, clears it out, and it touches somebody, so icing's waved off. Mash takes a smart angle on that one, tries to get a stick on it, but the big defender coming back picks it up the wing. Here comes your little winger, chucks it off to the man at center. He goes down the left side. Cole ties him up. Trying to come out. Perth in the corner. We'll try to set it up. Loses a footing and goes down. Cole wraps it around the outside. Up to the point. And Mash getting a stick. No, it's dropped at the red line. Back and forth here in the neutral zone. Skating back and recovering with it is the Wings. And they fired in. Over a couple sticks. Not going to be icing. Jack's back. He wraps that around the outside. Fergus picks it up in the slot. Tries to get it up to Matty. It's fanned on. Cross ice for the Wings. Mason gets a stick on and intercepts it. Mason chasing. Cleared up by the Wings. Back check by Fergus. Wings go in. Tied up by Connor. Shot. A save made by Nikhil, then centering attempt. And it goes across and back and forth on the left wing for the Wings. Cross ice pass at the blue line. Connor takes the man off the play. At the point, kept in. Mason with a backhander over to Lucas. Lucas trying to feed it back up to Mason. Doesn't go. Down in the corner. Both teams working hard. Perth will try to set it up behind the net. They back off to the corner. Up to the point it comes. Shot through slowly and goes well wide off to the corner. Perth working behind the net. Tight angle shot. Nikhil pounces on that for a save with 2 minutes, 31 seconds to play in period number 1.
Yeah, I think that whole sequence was a result of Sting changing when the puck went into the defensive zone, and they never got set again.
Edo on the boards. Byrne loses the glove there in the middle of that play, and Marco's going to get that out of the zone at least for a reset. Oh, Byrne chasing it, stabbing. Poking. Marco working into the corner. Centering attempt. Save made. Another save made. Play goes off to the corner. Edo's going to stab at it. He's removed of it. And just out of the reach of Raph as he tries to skate out. Another shot makes his way through. Nikhil has to make an easy save. Along the boards. Edo, he's got time now, finally. Will get that up and out. Back and forth ping pong, and across it goes. Icing is the call, but picked up down in the corner by the Wings before the whistle. Wings into the corner, look to set up in the slot, drop it off. Point blank save made by Nikhil. This time it's Nash getting a stick on it and stopping a shot from the blue line. Nash ties up the player on the boards. Coles tries to skate it out. Doesn't get over the line. Wings keep it in. Chucked it down. Last minute of play. Touched by Mash. Thrown high and wide. Raph. Pinned down in the corner. Backs it off to Cole. Cole will work it. Throws it around the outside. Mash doesn't get there quite in time. Cole outmans the player coming into the corner. Ties up that puck against the yellow. And then the backhander goes off the back of the net. Still stuck in behind there. Cole, he gets a stick on it. Works it up the boards. At the point. Defenders skating really well out of that one. Deflected, side of the net, save made by Nikhil. Raf gets a stick and a skate, and he's going to get that out while the clock expires. 10 seconds. Oh, and a whistle before we run out of time.
Perth penalty.
Interference on... Who's going? 48.
That's a bad penalty for Perth. Like they're running the game right now, and this player takes a slashing call on Mash, like on a non-consequential play.
Down in the corner, wrapping around the outside. Jack will keep it in. Get one shot off as the whistle and the buzzer go.
Okay, that's shake off the rust and just be down 1-0. I think that's okay. They're rusty. They're gonna have to figure out how to play their positions.
15 shots on net versus 2.
Yeah.
As you were saying, signs of rust. But I think all things considered, to have kept it to a 1-goal deficit, I think Nikhil has really had a workout.
What's the shot total then? Is there a total? A number there?
It's 15
to 2.
Holy shots on goal.
Nikhil's been a hero so far, huh? There's a nice blocker save, and there was a nice save on a centering pass. I thought it was going in the net for sure. That was a big time save.
Overall 19 shot attempts versus the 4 for this thing. Yeah, in 12 minutes. Yeah.
Fergus will face off with Jude and Matty on his line. Fergus wins that face-off, then stuck at the ref skates. An unlucky break there. Wings are going to carry it in. Connor takes the man to the outside. In behind the net now. Slapped at by Lucas. Lucas working. Jude waiting. Fergus will get that, coming out from the feet. Finds a line, but it's intercepted. Shot on, save made, dropped off for Lucas. Lucas to Matty. Matty finds Fergus. Oh, and now Lucas not getting out of the Sting end. Not even getting into the offensive zone on a power play yet, with a minute done.
That's Perth's top player there, Mannion. Pretty good in the penalty count.
Again, chucked into the Sting end, backhanded now. Fergus, he'll get the first chance to enter the zone as Edo gets out of the zone. In goes Fergus, off to the corner. Looks a look, tries to center, goes off a skate. In behind the net. Fergus will tie up the player. 25 seconds still to go in this power play, but not a shot registered. And
20 seconds left.
Wings are just going to tie that up and then skate out with it. Fire one down the ice. 13 seconds. Nikhil. Oh! Oh! An amazing slide across by Nikhil after he flubbed on a clearing attempt. Gets across and makes the save. Unbelievable highlight reel stuff.
Unreal.
Marco can't get it out. Wings are going to not get a shot off. Poke check now by Nikhil.
Nikhil doesn't look rusty.
No. Well, he's had a good warm-up in the first period. Now Marco. No, it's Byrne, sorry. Byrne up the right wing. Lead pass up to center ice, picked off by Wings defenders. And they chuck it down in again. Dump and chase. Byrne to collect. Stops behind the net. Feeds it out. Looks to Raff. Raff tries to deke. He's stripped. Regroups. Gains it. Edo's chucked into the boards. Shot through. Pad save made. Oh, I never reset my period. My clock's off. Mike Mash in front. Pad save made. A second chance, also save made. So Mike Mash registering a couple shots there. Yeah, go ahead.
That was really thanks. I don't know what left defense was able to step up and break and disrupt their breakout, but that led to 2 scoring chances.
Going to bounce out past Connor. He'll regain possession. Dump it backwards. Tristan coming back. Lifts a stick. Gets it. Tristan will skate through the neutral zone, but he's stopped. Shot high and wide. Diving, reaching save made by Nikhil again. Wow. As he spreads across and grabs that one with the pad. Mash lifts that stick and allows Tristan to get out of the zone. No, he doesn't actually get it. Jeez, I'm too quick to call it. Turnover in front, off to the boards. Now it's back and behind the Sting net. Lucas throws that around the boards. Gets past Mash and then up to the point. Sting can't get out of the zone. Mason picks up the speed. Now he fires it up through center ice, off the boards. And we will get a high hit. Yeah. Oh, it's just offside? No call on the high hit?
No, I think there's a penalty here. Yeah.
There is a penalty coming.
32. Who's a good player for that?
Head contact? What's it going to be? Head contact. Yeah. And just 2 though, right? Marco holding the line, but then picked off. Raff skating back. Player loses an edge and goes down. Collects Nikhil.
Oh no.
On the slide through.
Oh, he looks like he's really hurting. Oh no. Hopefully, maybe it's just like a bit of a sticking shot to the leg. And it'll start to feel better. You know how you get hit in the leg sometimes and it's just a little bit of a pain?
Yeah, not sure what collected him.
I guess we can go back. I can go back to the YouTube. Let's see what that looks like.
Liz Schuldeis on the scene, coming in to take a look and see. Yeah, Nikhil's gone to his front side. While they look through his gear to see.
Here we go,
He
Jeff.
got the poke check and stats. Player goes down.
Yeah, he really twists Nikhil there. Like Nikhil's reaching, and his legs go into Nikhil's groin
Yeah,
area.
so a knee might have gone into his hip.
Yeah.
It would be the best
So
case scenario here.
Could have twisted a leg. He really does not seem to be happy.
He's sitting upright and seems calm.
What happened was Raf was chasing the puck carrier at full speed. I thought Raf was going to catch him, but the rugby made a great play to push the puck in front. But that, I think Nikhil saw him lose the puck, so he went out for a coat check.
So goalie substitution made while players help Nikhil off to the bench.
On one foot, but pushing lightly with the other, but only pushing with one side. He'd been playing so well. He'd been really active, really athletic.
Now Sam has to come off a cold bench in a cold arena on a cold day. And he goes through his rhythms.
He looks focused.
Yeah, got to get himself in the game now. Referees discussing with Coach Jordan. I don't expect any call made here. Just a player losing an edge in an unlikely collision. Yeah, players, well, Zebras are smiling. Coaches seem satisfied, so. We got a 1-0 game here. Perth versus Sting. Face-off will be down on Sam's right. With 6:50 left to play, we've still got minute 48 in a power play for Sting. Puck's dropped, away we go. Comes back up to the point, he's going to skip over a stick, and Maddie's going to charge after it. Down he goes, tries the left side. Jude picks up the loose puck. Maddie returning back to get it. Maddie in the corner, he's going to get that back up to Cole at the point. Waits, Deeks, looks. Cole goes through some traffic, shot on, registered. Stick save, and a whistle on a bumbling puck there.
I like seeing the patience at the point from Cole, waiting for traffic, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael Byrne facing off. Puck's dropped. Edo back to the point. Connor looks, tries to feed it through traffic on a quick little wrister. Goes down and beside the net, and then up, bouncing around the outside, gets past Lucas. Down he goes to grab it.
No.
Too much time and space often is the way here, but out comes Connor. He's got speed and space. He's going to look, he slows. Offside, not called. Lucky break there for Sting. Wings cleared out to nullify that anyway. I think New York would have overturned that if anything had happened. All right, Connor, he finds a lead pass out to Luke, who has to take it swinging around, throws that in on the backhand, down in the corner it goes. Luke to chase and tries to collect and set up. Now Edo in the corner, stopped on the clearing attempt, back out to the point. Luke in deep. Edo poking at it. 20 seconds on the penalty. Out come to the slot. Nope. And Wings get a stick on it. Held in by Marco. Marco throws it into the slot, but it's intercepted and cleared out by the Wings. Down the ice it goes. Sam's going to play the puck for the first time off a pad. Byrne works that down the other way behind our net. Raff picks it up. He's challenged, but he'll come out with it. Lead pass out to Mason. Mason pushed off the puck and has to back out. He finds Marco. Oh, and accidentally bobbles that one backwards. Raff reverses it over to Marco. Marco to Mason. Mason feeding it through to Mash. Hits the skate, stops, and thrown in by the wings. Shot, stopped by a body, deflected off to the side. Round of the boards, Mash will go in and reach at it. Wings get there first. Across the other side, Mason now, he swipes at it. Tristan tries to move the man off the puck. Up and out of the zone, puck comes out. Challenged by Mike Mash. He's going to throw that in. Tristan gets in first. Deekson works, looks. Two men set up in the slot. Around the outside, Cole plays it at the point, can't control, unfortunately. Works it back out to partner Jack. Jack will throw that over for a turnover. Chance for the Wings now, shot on, point blank. Bad save made. And the rebound comes back out of the zone, up to the red line. Neutral zone play here, picked up at center ice. Tristan on a bobbling puck. He's going to go in, register a shot, pad save. Cole has to deke out, and Matty throws it in. Fergus gets onside, tries to chase it in, but Wings carry it out, and they throw that down the left wing. Wings in behind the nets. Cole working it. Wings in the corner. Pad save, rebound in front. Somehow cleared out. Jack cleared it.
Another one.
And icing.
I thought that was going in. It was sitting there, sitting in the crease in the blue paint. I said, oh, here goes another one. It's remarkable it's 1-0 right now. They're still in the game. They just need one break.
Wings win that face-off. Back to the point, and then at the blue line, it's held in. Lucas on the boards. Jude. Fergus trying to work it out off a shin pad. Matty will get it out. Feed it up to Fergus. Fergus is collected at center ice. Shot in, up and over the net. Hits the glass in the back. Jude looks for a line. Fergus can't deke through. In tight, Wings, shot on. Save made, loose puck at the side, and a goal for the Wings on that rebound at the side of the net.
Outnumbered in front of our net. It's amazing how many times pucks go in and you can identify it's really because you're outnumbered in front of your own net.
Wings are going to rush in. And they dump. Marco around the outside. Edo looking at it. Byrne up the left wing. On his first break, he gets some space. Just a shot, loose puck, cleared out. Edo now, he's going to fire that in. Save made. Raff. Up over the blue line. It'll try to get there first, can't. Cross ice along the red line. Wings dump in slowly. Enough time for Marco. And a Wings player loses an edge and goes down backwards. A chance there for Sting that wasn't, they didn't capitalize on that one. Missing the lead pass to Mash.
Nice to see Michael Byrne use that speed to the outside on that rush. That's a skill of his that when he utilizes it, he's really dangerous.
1 minute to go in the second period. in what's relatively a tight game, score-wise at least. Wings in behind the Sting net. Trying to bring it back up to the points. Fire that through some traffic. It goes through the top of the crease and off to the corner. Wings shovel it back in behind the net. Tristan, he'll try to fire that up off the glass. Mason's got enough time to dangle through. Puck is taken from him, and then Wings will skate back into the corner. Tight angle. They missed the chance in the slot. Cole. Shot and another goal.
Hard to see the kind of shot that was from our vantage point.
Yeah, pretty tight angle.
Found a hole somehow.
Yeah, I mean, Sam was down in butterflies, so it's probably up high. Glove side. Unfortunately, yeah, with only 15 seconds, they couldn't get out of that period. Now they're down 3. Fergus pushes it through, and Wings regroup in their own end. Wings will chuck it in as the buzzer goes.
Second period. Shot totals are now 24 shots on net for the Wings versus 8 for the Ottawa Sting.
At least our Sting generated some chances in that second period. A little bit of action off the rush. They're still having so much trouble clearing the zone. Like the positioning. Hopefully for next game, Coach Jordan can talk about defensive zone positioning and get people back in the right spots.
Okay, puck is dropped for Fergus. He tries to push that through the dot, but it's the Wings that recover it. Backhanded clearing out through the neutral zone, and in go the Wings. Held in. Into the corner. Marco around to Raff. Raff looks to Matty. 2 players go in. And it's pushed along the yellow paint at the bottom. Wings. Defender tries to work in. It's deflected by a body. And now Jude misses the clearing attempt. And Wings will carry it in. Off a skate, Marco gets it off to the corner. Jude working with Marco. Fergus watching it all. Shot makes his way through to Sam's pad. Up at the point. Kept in to the slot, swiped at, and cover up by Sam.
For Sam to come into this game cold, as you mentioned, I think you mentioned cold 4 times when he came in. Yeah, and like Perth is dominating the ice right now, and the bulk of the play is right in front of Sam.
Working the boards. Jack's going to find a way to get it to Luke, but Luke can't control it and get it out. Now they try to go cross ice dangerously through the slot. Held in by the Wings. Wings just moving so quickly through the zone. Finding those loose pucks everywhere they are. Sting's going to have to be more precise on their passes. Knowing where their teammates are and making those connections. Jack stopping one there in the crease. And now it's Edo. He gets a stick on it, almost gets out. Luke at least will push it out of the zone. There's the puck. Bunch of collisions in front of me. Wings will backhand it down the boards. Deflected up into the air. Fired through, man in the front. And Sam collects one there. Sam with a big save. Glove save made there. Everybody working along the boards, and it's Tristan tries to reach at it, but it's Connor now with it. Look, and fires it up off the boards to Mason. Mason to Tristan now. Tristan with the chance. Reaching, looking, shot. Goal. Not called. It was in the net.
That's pretty,
now they're calling it.
They're calling it a goal.
Now they're going to discuss, I think, is what's going to happen here. Well, the referee's confident. He's looking at it. He's going to discuss. He's pointing 3 times. He's pointing.
But what's he's using one finger to point. Is he saying? He didn't see the goal right away, but it was pretty clear that the puck was cleared out from behind the goaltender.
They're going to center ice. Tristan's. We're going to say Tristan.
It was Tristan's shot for sure.
Yeah, good effort. You take those shots. Goalie was moving across quickly. Shot bobbled through somehow, and Tristan again off the point. He gets it over to Mason. Mason tries to drag through. Tristan following it. Mason getting a little frustrated. Now there's going to be a penalty coming. I'm going to guess that's going to Mason. Delayed penalty. Sting need to get a stick on this.
Unfortunately, because you're trying to look for some momentum after the goal.
Well, I think Mason got pushed off the puck, so he decides I'm going to go push another player around, but that player didn't have the puck. So
It's put in the referee's hands to make a decision.
yeah, it was a bit of a retaliation play. It wasn't nasty, but wasn't a hockey play, and so he gets called, and now we have to fight 2 more minutes. Shot on Sam, saved. Through the top of the crease, the far side, up at the point, backing off. That defender's got some good feet. And now in front, tight shot, save made. A reaching leg by Sam, caught that one on the pad. Another pad save made by Sam. Off the boards, shot in from the point. Bounced up, save made by Sam, in behind the net. Wrap around, in the slot. Oh, goal. Sam was there.
That's their top 2 scorers connecting on that one. A good pass right on the tape in an uncovered slot on the power play. When you're on the power play, that's what you're looking for.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to show Sam's last save. It was a better play.
Yeah.
He dangles.
It was a great save.
Right here.
Yeah. Quick pad save there.
Yeah, he dangles his foot across, reaches that left leg out just in time. Oh, just getting over Jude's foot. Back and forth over the line. I think offside.
It was called offside. I think it was onside. I think we caught one there.
Yeah, the puck was bouncing around. It looked like, I don't know.
Confusion coming out of the zone either way. They need to find a way to make some clean passes and get the puck up the ice.
Loose in front, saved by Marco, cleared off the side. And now Luke trying to carry it behind the net and push his way through to Raff. Missed burn on the breakout. And it goes clear down and off a skate, stopped. Held in the zone by Luke. Held in at least. Still even getting a change on some offensive zone time. Wings get out. Picked up by Mash. Now on a break. Mash goes to the outside. Tries to hold on. Wrap around. Looks. I think there's a pad save made there and then covered up for the whistle. He put his pad on it, so.
They were able to transition that because Tristan came back in the neutral zone and disrupted the play. And when Sting turned it over, Perth went for a line change, which opened up a lot of ice.
Sting winning that face-off up to the point. Shot through traffic. In front, Mash. Backhanded attempt. And Tristan poked at it. Doesn't go through the pads. But a great chance there.
These line changes are coming quick. That was a great play by Cole to see Mash in front. Just make sure to get him the puck.
Now again, won by Sting. Back across to Lucas. Oh, and he just can't control it at the blue line. Puck comes out. Tristan's back. He's going to dump that in. Mason speeds in after it. Overskates a little. And Perth's going to get that out. Held up by Connor. Lucas to the corner. Bobbling puck. Blocker save, reaching by Sam.
What a reaction save.
Backhander dumped in. Goalie has to play that. Fergus getting a stick on it. Maddie trying to swipe at it. Oh no, tight angle shot, save made, collected by Raff. Jude trying to stab at it, loses control and vision of it. Fergus on the backhand, he tries to grab it.
Looking.
We got a call coming.
Oh, right there. 26. They're going to get 26 as well? Yeah, they will.
So Fergus is going to the box again, or what's going on here? Just 26.
No, Fergus is getting a hooking penalty. He tried to lift his stick, and his stick just rode up the kid's stick and accidental hook. But that 26 punched Fergus in the head, which is usually a penalty. Pretty sure the referee's seen the result.
What's it going to be, head contact or more?
It'll be a head contact. I don't know if it'll be 2
Might
or
be
4.
4.
It looked intentional to me.
Oh yeah, that was a punch.
It seems like a bit of an overreaction to a hook.
The ref stepping into his role will explain to Coach Jordan the referee's interpretation. And
looks like it's going to be 5-on-4. Perth is pulling a forward off. So Ferguson's cancel out with the first two. Ferguson, the first two cancel out. The Perth player is going to have 4-minute penalties, so they'll have a 2-minute power play. The timekeeper seems to be struggling with the rules. They're very active. He's very demonstrative, the timekeeper. What? Is he arguing at the call?
Team Zebra's working together here. Are they going to change something based on feedback from the timekeeper? What's going on here? They're bringing something over to the player from the bench. Just a water bottle?
Oh, they need another player in the box to come out after two.
Oh.
But that shouldn't have taken that long to figure that out.
So it will be
the original player that got 4 needs to come out of the box. At least to stay in for 4. They need somebody to come out after 2. Fergus will have to wait for a whistle.
Yes.
After his 2 is over.
Thank you for explaining that to us and the people at home.
When I was a referee in my teenage years, most of the test is about canceling penalties.
Seriously. I remember taking the course when the kids were still in U11 and talking about all the coincidental penalties and if you had majors and minors and all this on the board, and I said, if we have this many penalties in U11 hockey, I'm quitting. But now here we are, and it happens.
This is the most common scenario.
Yeah, at this age when there's a lot going on.
2 and 4.
Yeah. We're pretty certain it's going to be a 4-minute up there.
Smokes. This is a very ordinary scenario.
I'm putting 4 up on the board here so we can get going when the whistle blows. And now Coach Jordan getting an explanation about what's going to happen here. Change their mind.
Unless there's something else going on here that is out of the ordinary, that we're not privy to. Luke just wants to know where the face-off is going to be. He's like, can we get going? No, Sting power play here. Pop 1, you never know. Don't turn off the broadcast, you never know.
No curfew here, so game will play to its completion. So it's okay for everybody to get some clarification as to what's happening.
It is nice in tournaments when you don't feel that rush of the curfew clock.
We still have nothing up on the clock here, though.
Well, they don't need to put Fergus's up. They only put up the penalty for being timed.
Byrne trying to carry it through, but Wings are going to bring it in to the offensive zone. Wings down in the corner, Marco. It's 4-on-4 hockey. No, it's 5-on-4. 5-on-4 for Sting. 5-on-4 power play for 2 minutes. And Wings just tying that puck up. And now off the side, Sam almost not quite ready for it. Takes a bit of snow there too. Facing off is Tristan. Cole with it. Time. Cole looks, finds Tristan breaking out. Tristan dekes off to the right. Backhanded shot. Pad save made. Recovered. Up to the point. Cole looks through. Cross ice pass to Connor. Shot in. And a save made.
Looks like they skipped Lucas or something.
Wings clear that puck out. Down as it goes. Marco chasing the corner. No, wraps around. Over Raph's stick. Nash, he's going to carry that. Kicks it to himself. Up off the boards. Tries to find Mason. Oh, and Wings will throw it back the other way. Raph looking. He's going to skate with it. And then he gets a little bit ahead of him, but he follows through. Nash in the corner, tries to feed it through the Raph in the slot. Goes around the outside, held in by Marco. Looks down in the corner for Mason. Raph into the corner now. Nash looks, watches that, goes to it, gets stick on it. Is it enough? Tristan's over there to play it. Nash looking. Shot on, pad save. Raph looks, hits Mash, but just dances over his stick. Rings will carry it in now. Shot. Oh! Sam reached up to make the save, and it went off the inside of his blocker and then rebounded in backwards into the net.
A good shot, though. A good hard shot.
Fergus. Jude at the side. Takes a hit. And a penalty's coming to the Wings. Interference. So the last 2 minutes of the game could be played in a power play, unless we can score quicker. And that one coming back to Lucas. He can't hold it in. Connor circles back and retreats. Looks, finds Maddie. Maddie tries to dance through some traffic. Connor holds the line now. He works in. And puck's going to come out. Lucas back to play it. Maddie to Fergus. Maddie and Fergus trying to get through over the blue. Cleared out by the Wings for the last almost a little more than a minute of play. Connor looking. Slowly feeds it up to Luke. That one bounced over across the blue line.
Offside action there.
Offside.
Boy, really struggling to make passes. This Perth team is a good team. They clearly have an identity. They're very quick to pressure puck carriers.
Marco at the point. Deep through and fire, shot through. Stopped by some bodies in front. And then a loose puck in front. Save made, I think. And regardless of where the puck was, the ref...
That Perth goalie seems to lose the puck a little bit in his pads.
Marco again trying to feed one through. It's stopped by some bodies. Raf swipes at it. It's Tristan in front. Mason on the back check. He's going to pull that player off. And Tristan will get one last chance here with just a second. And that's the game, folks.
Well, that's a good start to get them up to full speed after the break.
Valiant effort by Sam to come in cold and do as well as he did. At the end of the day, it was 35 shots for the Wings versus 16 for the Sting.
And so by my count, I think both goalies for Sting had even number of saves.
Yeah.
Give or take one or two. I mean, I think they both had about 15 saves. So, a lot of shots, a lot of good shots saved.
About Sam coming in cold there is that they don't do that often.
Never.
That's a really
almost never.
Yeah. So new experience for him. Let's hope Nikhil is not a long-term thing.
Yeah, Nikhil went and got undressed, and he is there on the bench. So he was not going to come back in if Nikhil went and got undressed.
So the fact that he's on the bench, a little bit of an in-between thing where not going to come back and play, but not leaving.
Yeah.
That's a good Perth team. That's a good wake-up call to start 2026.
There you go. Okay, we'll see you all next at, 3:30? Is that our next game?
Yeah, 3:45.
3:45 against Blazers. No, I thought Blazers are tomorrow. Oh, well. Check the schedule. It is in YouTube. Or check with your families. Crusaders this afternoon? We're playing the Crusaders. On their home ice, I think, too, out in West Carleton at the Kavanaugh Sensplex. So good morning, everybody, and we'll see you this afternoon.